Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's video message from Notre Dame. Our topic this week is loss during the time of COVID-19. So just a warning that it's not our usual somewhat lighter message this week, so perhaps it may not be something you want for younger viewers to be watching. So, Jesus says in the gospel, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even if he dies, will live, and everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? Those are the words of Jesus to Martha when her brother Lazarus died. But the question is really for all of us. Do you believe this? As Catholic Christians, I am pretty confident that you do believe this, that Jesus is the resurrection and the life. And that's why I want to speak to you a little bit today about loss during the time of pandemic. I am sure that you, like myself, have not been able to escape the news coverage of the difficulties with the large numbers of deaths at this time, creating disturbing headlines. While we pray for our frontline heroes, we need to remember those behind the lines who are heroes too, trying to cope with this difficult situation. My heart goes out to all of our local funeral homes who are very professional people doing their best with minimal staffing and pandemic restrictions. But perhaps you have lost a loved one recently. Let me first and foremost express my condolences and concerns to anyone who has suffered a loss during this time. Whether from COVID or not, this is a very difficult time to lose a loved one. Because it is precisely at times of loss that we want to be surrounded by those we love, share memories, hold hands, grieve and find hope. These important moments are restricted at this time, and that only makes the pain deeper. Here at Notre Dame, we want to make you aware of some very important things regarding the death of a loved one at this time. While it is true that we cannot celebrate funerals or public masses, please do let us know if you have lost someone by calling the parish office. Father George and I remember those who have died in our private masses, and on Sundays we still include the names of the deceased in the intercessions. You should also know that some funeral homes are able to have small prayer services, and priests can go and lead those if desired. A priest can also go to the cemetery for a committal service. So if you are interring a loved one, we can attend and include the prayers. When public worship resumes, we can, of course, have a mass for your loved one. If they have been interred, there would be a memorial mass. And if there are remains, such as in the case of cremation, there could be a funeral mass. We will follow up with anyone who gives us the name of a loved one who has died when public worship resumes. Our funeral ministry will assist families with preparing masses, and our bereavement ministry will hold support meetings when we are able to meet again. Right now on our parish campus, the flag is flying at half-mast, and every day at noon during the pandemic, we are tolling the bells for those who have died. We have not forgotten any of our parishioners, living or deceased, during this painful time. It is a reminder to us of how important it is to treat the dead with respect, to pray for those who have gone before us, and to console one another in the faith of Christ. I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even if he dies, will live, and everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? Let us be like Martha, and in faith say, yes, Lord, I have come to believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one who is coming into the world.